Hello Lugia Lorders, this is Pokemon Stadium 2. My name's Andy, your uncommentator, for the last episode of Round 1. This is episode number 26 of the series, and we're going to take on the rival. I just want to apologise for my sign-off from the last video, which was the battle against Red. It was dreadful, basically. I just mumbled and muttered and didn't make any sense. But the reason why is because I was very excited, because I knew that this was next. I'm quite looking forward to recording this episode. This is the first of 2 rival battles that you'll see in this series. So here we go. So it's similar to Pokemon Stadium 1, if anyone's played on that, where when you complete the game, you then face Mewtwo in like a handicap match. Now it's exactly the same here. Well, I say exactly the same. It's similar here. It's another handicap match, but there's more Pokemon to face. So let's just pick the team. You can probably guess some of it, but not all of it. But with the first one, maybe a bit of a surprise. We're going to pick Aerodactyl to start off with. And then we're going to pick Corsola, who's going to come back out to play. Always like Corsola. And then I don't think anyone would have guessed this Pokemon. This is a Pokemon we haven't used before coming up. And it is Granbull. Granbull, fetch a cloth. Haunter, of course. We need a Pokemon beginning with H. Of course we do. And it's Haunter. Another Pokemon that you may not have guessed is Suicune. I don't believe we've seen Suicune before. We've seen the 2 legendary dogs, but not Suicune. And last but not least, of course, who else but Wobbuffet. So let's just give the items out. Aerodactyl doesn't have one. Corsola has the berry. Granbull doesn't have one. Przcureberry for Haunter. Suicune doesn't have one, and the Ice Berry for Wobbuffet. Right, let's go. So we'll see the rival. If you don't know the rival's Pokemon, I won't spoil it, because here they come now. There's a bit of a clue in the intro. There they are, the 2 legendary birds of Generation 2, and Mewtwo. So, we're going to start with Wobbuffet, perhaps no surprise, and then the others. Doesn't matter what order we pick them in. Let's go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this battle. My only concern is I cannot for the life of me remember the strategy here. I can remember the strategy for round 2 rival, but not for round 1. So, this could be interesting. I'm not sure he's going to start with either. Doesn't always start with the same Pokemon. I'm guessing it's going to be Lugia. I don't think it'll be Oho. Okay, completely wrong. I was right about the Oho, but not right about the other one. Right. I'm going to go for Safeguard here, because I think he's going to go for Safeguard. So I think it's a safe Safeguard.
It shrouded itself with Safeguard.
Yep. Okay, that's good. Just a free Safeguard at the beginning, so we put Wobbuffet out first. All three of his Pokemon have Safeguard, so you can pretty much guarantee that it'll use Safeguard first, whichever one comes out. Right, so now... Okay, now it's just a case of guessing, so hopefully he'll go for a special attack, and he has. Come on, 200 damage. Don't think it will, because it's... Yeah, that's the problem. So that's a good start. Now he has 2 special attacks and a physical. So, if we can keep getting him to use the... Yeah, there's the physical attack, my favourite move. Okay, that just bounced off me. He doesn't keep using that to chip away and then go to the special attack when it takes me out. I can't remember the strategy of this battle, but it is 3 against 6, so you'd like to think that you could get the victory here. Okay, as long as it isn't a critical hit, and even if it is a critical hit, it's over now for Mewtwo. Mewtwo is no more. Provided we don't flinch. There we go, so Mewtwo's gone, so now it's down to the 2 birds, so good start there for Wobbuffet. Yeah, so 6 against 3, even though they're 3 strong Pokemon, there's probably quite a few different ways. It's probably easier than you think this battle. There's probably quite a few ways of actually doing this one. Oh, it's Oho. Singing Pilot there, that was, I don't know what I was talking about. Right, so let's go for Destiny Bond. let me just stick with Miracle. Ooh, he's got two physical attacks and one special attack. So surely he's gonna go for Sacred Fire. So let's go for Miracle. Okay, that's a good guess. This does do a lot of damage. Not enough though. Not enough. Wobbuffet absolutely killing it here. This is why I like Wobbuffet, people. This is why I'm not having any hate on Wobbuffet. There we go. Oh-Ho has gone. So now it's 6 against 1. I think it's safe to say we're going to win this battle. There's a few different ways we can do this because Lugia will kill Wobbuffet next turn. So there's a few different ways we can finish this one off. I know the way I'm going to go for though. Safeguard wore off. No, I'm going to go for Safeguard again and hope he does. If I can get a Safeguard up, it will pretty much guarantee victory. No, he's gone straight for Aeroblast. There we go. So Wobbuffet's gone. It's killed 2 Pokemon. It's got the MVP award already. Spoiler for you there. So 2 in a row for Wobbuffet. Right, so now I'm going to send out... I'm going to go for Granbull. And try this tactic. There's a couple of ways I can end this. I'm going to go for this way. But to be honest with you, even though we're 5 against 1 here, this isn't a gimme. Okay, so Scary Face. Please go for Safeguard. Thank you. I love Lugia. It's just massive, isn't it? It looks great. I love the size of it when it comes out. Right, so we're lowering speed, and he can't switch to raise it back up again. I think he may still outspeed me, so we'll go for Scary Face again. It doesn't matter. Yeah, he does still outspeed me. That is not important. Okay, we ate that up pretty well. Even a critical hit, it wouldn't have killed me, I don't think. No, it would have done. So Scary Face again. Keep the speed drop. Keep the speed drop. This is why we pick Granbull, people. It's part of a longer term plan. And we're still out there, now we outspeed it. Let's lower it one more time. Just to make absolutely sure. Wasted a turn there, really. Could have attacked it, doesn't matter. I can remember this part of the strategy. I can't remember the full strategy. Oh, interesting. It wasn't a waste of a turn after all. Not a waste, actually. Not a waste. So we're going to go for Bite because it's super effective. And start doing some damage to this thing. I can remember some of the strategies, not the full one. We got a little bit lucky, really. With, ooh, a critical hit. Look how much damage that did. Super effective critical hit. Yeah, we got a bit fortunate with the taking out Oh-Ho and... wow, we're still alive. Taking out Oh-Ho and Mewtwo with Wobbuffet. I'm surprised we took them. I'm surprised we took them both out. Actually, I can remember the strategy is starting to come back to me now. Actually, I'm playing through this. I will talk through what the strategy was at the end because it wasn't Wobbuffet take 2 out and then 6 against 1 against Lugia. That wasn't quite the strategy. But you know, we're not going to complain. We're going to get the W now. He doesn't have a move to recover HP, Lugia, I don't believe. So I think we're safe. Now I'm going to change tactic a little bit because he's got his speed lowered. So I'm actually not going to send out what I was going to send out. I'm going to send out Suicune because I don't think we've used it. I'm going to be honest, I think the only reason I picked Suicune for this battle is to say I've picked it. I don't think we actually need Suicune. I think the 5 can get the job done. Obviously Suicune will be useful against Oh-Ho. Now, do we go for that move, which I'm... Full protection against the moves. I don't know why I'm worrying about this. Yeah, let's go for it, why not? A little bit of the bubble beam! Go! Won't do anything from this. There we go. 43 damage was that? And puts the safeguard back up again for no reason whatsoever that I can think of, at least. I wouldn't normally, if this wasn't going so well, I wouldn't have gone for Suicune here. But like I said, when we get to the end of this, I will explain the strategy that I was going to employ if Wobbuffet hadn't have done what it did. Because there is a strategy to this, and I said I've forgotten it, but it is starting to come back to me.
What'll it do?
Lugia. It won't kill me, actually. Okay, it won't kill me at all. So, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Sparks are flying from both competitors.
This battle's pretty much over now. I'm not doing speed. We're not going for speed run records. We're not going for anything like that. We're just trying to win the cup, basically, and have a bit of fun while we're doing it. And I'm having so much fun here. Outspeeding the Lugia. Thank you, Granbull. That's why we picked you, buddy.
That did little damage.
Maybe no one expected Granbull, but it came through.
The heated action continues.
Double beam again. Not much to say at this point, really. It's gone way better than I thought it would.
A light hit.
Because of Wobbuffet's heroics. I'll just write MVP on my pad for Wobbuffet.
There's the attack.
Need to keep chipping away until Lugia's gone. Maybe Suicune could finish it off. A critical hit, I think, would finish it. Come on, Suicune, keep going. Like I said, I think I only picked Suicune just to say I picked it. It was never really planned to come out.
Light attack.
Double beam can lower speed, but I think it hasn't because I think when you get sharply, obviously when you use Scary Face and it said speed sharply falls. I think if something sharply drops, it means it drops 2 levels rather than 1. So like a normal speed drop, a normal special defense drop. I think you can drop up to 5 times. Okay, we're going to finish off with... Let's finish with Corsola, because I like Corsola. I do like Corsola a lot.
Oh, it's Corsola.
And hopefully with all the speed drops,
The safeguard
despite
wore off.
Corsola being very, very slow, we should outspeed. Which means
The outcome?
we kill with Ancient Power. It will do 32 damage, it's super effective.
Show of ancient power. Right, that's a
And there we go. Rival round 1. In the bank. Round 1 completely done. 26 episodes of round 1. All finished.
And there goes
All short episodes. In hindsight, it may be better to actually make like the Kanto gyms, maybe like I might splice together like an omnibus episode. Just put all 8 together, but then I will have to post commentate because the commentary won't make any sense. Some say welcome to the episode, blah blah blah. Anyway, that's for then. That was now. So basically, the strategy there was Wobbuffet do take down Mewtwo. That was the plan there. And then Aerodactyl. Well, let's just explain why we picked each one. So Aerodactyl. Do we get a crazy video now? Yeah, we do. So we'll leave this recording. So when you beat the game, you get this video. When you beat the rival, and then the screen at the beginning, the loading screen, changes. So when you unlock round 2, you get a different loading screen, and then the round 3 one that I've currently got. I think I said it in the first video, but it's worth mentioning it again. Yeah, so Aerodactyl was basically for Lugia, because quad effective against a fire flying type with Ancient Power. Corsola likewise for Lugia. Good resistances and quad effective, and also it does have Earthquake. Corsola as well for mirror coating Mewtwo if we needed it, and Lugia. Granbull was there. So Granbull was like a tag team with Haunter. So my plan for Granbull was lowest. If it wasn't the last Pokemon, I would have done this. So Granbull lowest speed, dies. Haunter goes in, Destiny Bond, and it dies straight away. So because Lugia's got Psychic, it's a one-hit KO on Haunter, or an Oko, as I've started calling it. And because Oho has Earthquake, there we go, that's the move I was looking for. That's another Oko on Haunter. Likewise, the Psychic that Mewtwo has. So that was the plan there. Granbull lower speed, Haunter, Destiny Bond, and then gets taken out. Suicune just there to say I picked it. And Wobbuffet, put the safeguard up, and then do any damage possible with Miracle and counter, just kind of be there really. So I think you get the idea what would have happened. I would have been nice to have done the. I mean, I could have done it anyway in the end, but it would have been nice to have done the Granbull lower speed, Haunter, Destiny Bond to take something straight out, but we didn't need to do that. So we had a bit of fun at the end. I think Aerodactyl actually outspeeds in round 1, does it in round 2? So there, so that's it. So that's Pokemon Stadium 2 round 1 complete. 26 episodes. I hope you've enjoyed the series so far. I'm certainly enjoying making it. I'm having a really good time. I'm trying my best to be informative and entertaining. Hopefully I'm achieving at least one of those things to some degree. Nothing else to say really. I do think this is quite a good closing video. I can't remember what happens when you beat Pokemon Stadium 1, but I'm pretty sure it's not as good as this, whatever it is. Just seeing all the... I don't know if all 251 appear on this. I think they may do. Even Celebi. You get the same video. You get the same video when you beat round 2 as well. I'm nearly certain. Would be nice if they'd done a different video for that, but they didn't. So we just have to accept that. Yep, nothing much to say really at this point. Round 2, we're supposed to talk about round 2. So round 2, I should expect. Yay! There he is, my man. Round 2, I should expect. Going to be more difficult. There's no two ways about it. There's a couple of ones I'm really not looking forward to doing. I'm looking forward to round 2 rival though. Slightly different. I don't think anyone could have predicted the team I'm going to use for round 2 rival. I think if you had a guess now, if I'd not said that and said, "Oh, predict the round 2 team," I think there's 2 or 3 Pokemon you would have said that are not going to be there. But that's round 2 rival. That's a long, long way away. We've got plenty of battles to come. I may do even if I don't get requested to do the Challenge Cup, I may do the Challenge Cup because as a series at the end, because we've got 26 episodes in round 1, so 26 episodes in round 2. That'll take us to 52 episodes. If I do the Challenge Cup, that's 8 episodes for round 1 and 2, which will take us to around 60 episodes. That'd be a really nice 60 episode playthrough, which I think could be cool. Kind of wish I'd done the Challenge Cup now, but oh well. You live and learn, don't you? Yep. Sunkern and Magikarp, they deserve to be grouped together. Dratini, yeah, a few flying types now going past. Yeah, round 2 is going to be difficult. There really are some I'm not looking forward to. There's going to be less diversity in the team selection, particularly for the cups when we've got to win 8 battles. A bit more enjoyable to maybe watch the cups. Apologies for the if you didn't enjoy the one-off episodes that we did when we were going through the Kanto gyms in particular. But just they're just ones that need to be done. Slowking, underrated there. Vileplume, we've used that one. Great selection there, not. Hey, unknown. So yeah, round 2 coming up. Going to be tough, but we'll get there. I think that's all the unknown letters, wasn't it? I would assume it probably was. Landry Dogs, we've seen all those on the playthrough. And there's Celebi, so we do see it. I would assume that's the end of the video, but I don't actually know. Okay, do we see credits now, or we do? So I'm not going to watch. We're not going to play through the credits actually. Well, A, because I'm not going to say, and B, I don't think you want to see a load of. I don't think people really want to see some Japanese names. But they've all done a great job. They've all made a great game. They've all contributed to a fantastic game. Actually, do I want to see this to the end? I kind of want to do, actually. I'm a little bit hungry. If anyone just heard that was my stomach rumbling. That's kind of why I want to finish this off, because... but no, let's see it to the end. Let's appreciate these clever Japanese people that have made this great game. Even if it means me rambling for a few minutes. Contemplating what to have for my tea, that's one thing I'm contemplating. And also, how hard it's going to be to record round 2. I'm anticipating some problems. Several, actually. Yeah, round 2 is going to be tough. But we've done round 1. Rattled through it relatively quickly. We had one slight problem, that was Prime Cup. It took a few attempts, but we got there in the end. It was a long-ass video as well, wasn't it? It was 2 hours. By far the longest video. Vileplume? Vileplume? No, I said Vileplume. Rapidash versus Piloswine. I'm going to win that one. Rapidash, well, I don't know if it would actually, that's what I'm saying. I do like these graphics, they do look great, don't they? Yeah, I don't know who, I don't know why, I'm not actually, I mean, maybe because of the anime. I'm not actually sure why Giovanni's not the Viridian gym leader. No idea. I've never completed, leave a comment down below if you know. I've never completed Gold and Silver. I've only ever got, as far as I've got is Claire. Then I just kind of give in after that, I don't know why. I've never been to Kanto. I've completed Red and Blue, and Yellow a few times. Actually, the first time I completed, the first game I played them was Red, and the first time I completed, I actually did the gyms out. I was talking about doing the gyms. I like it. Ted Lewis, what a great man! What a great man! I didn't actually complete the gyms in order. So sorry, just distracted there by the picture. Yeah, I didn't complete the gyms in order, so. When I was talking about doing the Kanto gyms, I actually felt as well. I always thought Sabrina was the 5th gym, and Koga was the 6th gym. Or the Fuchsia gym was the 6th gym, and the Saffron gym was the 5th gym. But on this game, it was Fuchsia then Saffron, wasn't it? I think actually when I did the playthrough on the Game Boy. I think I actually did Sabrina after I'd done Blaine. I never actually went to Saffron City. I completely missed it. I think when I got to Celadon City, I think if you go down, if you leave Celadon City to the south, you go down that bike track, don't you? That you can't cycle up. That you just get on your bike and you just go down it, and that takes you to Fuchsia City, where there's obviously Koga and the cool. Oh, that's Safari Zone. That's there as well. Where you get the gold teeth and. I think you get strength from there as well. There's a Clash of the Titans, isn't there? Yeah, so I did that, and then I think from there I went straight to Cinnabar. I think you can go to Cinnabar Island. You don't have to do them in order. It is a bit of a pain, isn't it, Saffron Gym? You've got all that transporting to do, and is it Slifco or Silfco, whatever it's called? There's about a 14-story tower, isn't there? From Lugia and Suicune to Pikachu and Eevee. It's blue and red, isn't it, having a battle? Obviously blue will win because blue is superior. Always, there isn't a situation where red is superior to blue. I'm now trying to think of one, actually. No, I don't know. Can't think of one. My first 2 cars were red, though, if anyone's interested in that. Is that the last one, the executive producer? Yes, it is. We're back to the startup screen. So that was the credits. That was Pokemon Stadium 2, round 1 complete. We may watch that again when we complete round 2, which will be exciting because I didn't have much to say then. I'll have even less to say by the time that one rolls around. But that is for another time. For now, as we prepare for round 2, it's sayonara.